What is awesome? This is Awesome Fresh One here. Welcome to a new video on my channel, as we're gonna do something that I think I have done before, but not like in this way. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a little series of just having that conversation with you guys, if you will. But I have done a similar type of thing before, but to be honest, I'm winging this video because I noticed like the videos I wanted to do is going to require a lot more time than I thought, as I need to put more time into editing and also making a script. So on that note, we're gonna kind of make something simple like this, and I think it'd be a great starting point because I still don't know what's gonna happen to my main channel, and I don't know if I want to do Let's Plays yet on this channel, but that's what I'm gonna ask you guys in a second. However, the whole point of this video is just to have that genuine conversation with you guys and just connection, if you will. And that's simple because this question gets asked a lot from not only my new subscribers but also from my old awesome ones, if you will. And the question that I get asked a lot is, how did I get into dramatical murder? Well, let's talk about that. Sorry, I had to. I watch a lot of Good Mythical Mornings, so I couldn't help. I've always wanted to say that. It sounds really cool, honestly. It sounds really cool. I like saying that. But before we do that, I thought I'd give you guys a quick update on my channel, my main channel, I should say, as it's still currently terminated / suspended, but I did send in my appeal like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I don't think I'm going to hear back on that anytime soon. Because of that, I have a question to ask you guys right now. Other than review videos on movies, animes, and previous visual novels I played, would there be any Let's Plays that are not BL specific that you'd like to see on this channel? Like, let me know in the comments down below, because again, I'm not sure how long it's going to take, and it'd be nice to go back to doing Let's Plays again. Maybe like go back to Highway Blossoms, or maybe go to Clanad or something. I don't know, just let me know in the comments down below. Like, for example, I'm playing Miracle Snack Shop at the moment on Twitch. Well, not really, I played it only once on Twitch, but is that something of interest to you guys that you like to watch? Let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, I do plan on doing review videos, because I would like to do that. It's just going to require more time and commitment on from me personally. But other than that, thank you guys for giving me suggestions. I much appreciate it, but keep letting me in on those, please. Other than that, let's go back to the actual video at hand. So back at the question, how did I get into dramatical murder? I gotta ask you guys the same question. How did you guys get into dramatical murder? Let me know in the comments down below. As I love, not only I love reading y'all's comments, but I love reading your stories on how you got into this fandom, because for the most part, there's some very not common stories, and it's really interesting and intriguing how that happened. Like, I feel like my story is definitely interesting because it shouldn't make sense, honestly, but it happened. And because of that, I got into dramatical murder, and I fell down the BL rabbit hole, and I fell into the Yaoi wonderland, if you will. And I couldn't be any happier, honestly. But seriously, let me know in the comments below, how do you guys need dramatical murder? But yes, in case you're wondering, I mean, that's the question at hand. How did I get into it? And you're definitely probably wondering how. Well, to simply put it, I got into dramatical murder thanks to PewDiePie. Probably wasn't what you're expecting, was it? Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense either. It shouldn't. But if you're a fan of PewDiePie, or was a fan, there was a video. I'm gonna find it. If I do find it, you'll see it right now. But there was a video like 5 to 6 years ago. I'm not sure if he still has on his channel, honestly, but there was a voting video he had for his fans. Because in case you don't know, like, PewDiePie 6 to 7 years ago, 8 years ago, even 9 years ago, most of those videos were horror videos. A lot of it was around Amnesia, but also around other horror video games. And I think he was, I don't know exactly, like, I guess he was done with the Amnesia, so he wanted to do other Let's Plays, so he did a poll vote, and I can't remember the games he did, or the ones he suggested for people to vote on, or that he has requested, but I know one of the games was Corpse Party, and another game, in case you didn't know, was dramatical murder. And that's where I first heard about dramatical murder, was through his video. And you're probably wondering, how the heck did that lead to like me playing it? Well, first off, I don't know. I watched a lot of PewDiePie back then, and at the time I was like, I never even heard of dramatical murder. What the heck is this? But I remember I knew too at the time. I was like, Corpse Party was going to win because, again, horror and game, you know, that's all you need to know. It's a horror game, so of course it was going to win. But dramatical murder, I remember out of all the games, I think he mentioned that was the only game that was like a visual novel, and it was definitely not a horror visual. Well, let me rephrase that. In some ways, Dramatical Murder does have some horror elements to it. Bye, try. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't say anything. Did you hear that? I don't. Yeah. Anyway, so no, seriously, there was some more horror elements in Dramatical Murder, but it's not a horror visual novel by any means. It's definitely not a horror visual novel. But and it was really weird because again, his channels revolved around horror games. So I was like, at the time at least. So I was curious, like, why was this game suggested? Like, it was so popular. It was popular enough to get suggested at PewDiePie, and that people genuinely wanted to see it. So I was really curious. I'm like, what's about this game? Because I never even heard of it, and I was very vaguely familiar with visual novels at the time, as I was playing Catalyst Shoujo, I think, and also I was also into Vocaloid. But that led to me making my own video, I think a year or two later, because I think when he made that fan vote video, it was either in 2013, 14, or 15. It was around that time. I don't remember when exactly. But like flashback like a year later, or depending on when it was made, in 2016, because I think that's when I played Dramatical Murder, I did my own fan vote video. Maybe it was 2015, late 2015. Now I can't remember. It's actually gonna bug me. But it was here in 2015 or 2016 where I made a fan vote video myself, suggesting like, hey guys, like what game should I play? Let me know in the comment box down below. Or I don't think it was through comment box. I think it was through the like button. But I had my own fan vote video type of thing, which I would show, but again, obviously I don't have access to those videos because the channel doesn't exist at the moment. But anyways, I did my own fan vote video, and one of the games I suggested was Dramatical Murder, and I know it had some stiff competition at the time because, in case you guys didn't know, like I was playing mostly Vocaloid, and I think I was finishing up Catalyst Shoujo, and yeah, it was just, I don't know, Dramatical Murder was like the odd one out because it was like the only BL visual novel on there. I think a game I had on there was like Visage, which was also a horror game. I also had To the Moon, I believe, too. I think I had To the Moon on there. I don't remember. I had like 6 or 7 games, so I was like, I suggested that, you know, vote for one of these games and I'll do a Let's Play on it. And shockingly enough, Dramatical Murder won. And I think, actually, now answering it, it wasn't from PewDiePie, but it was actually from you guys who voted for the game at the time, got me into Dramatical Murder. But I remember initially when I first heard about the game, well, when I saw it through PewDiePie's channel, like the art of the game, the cover art, I remember looking up the game myself. I was like, out of curiosity, I was like, okay, this, like, it's popular enough, but it's not available to buy anywhere. What the heck? How does that work? And yeah, if you know the pain of getting the Dramatical Murder, then no, like it is a pain to get to. I feel you guys, I really do. But yeah, I was like, that's weird. Like, it's not available to buy, so why was this game so popular? And yeah, and weird enough, it ended up winning on my fan vote, and I had to go find the game, and I don't think it exists anymore the same way to get it, but yeah, I ended up getting it, and then that's how I fell into Dramatical Murder. But I remember it was just like I was like so like enthralled, I guess. Is that the best way to put it? I don't know. I was just like, wow, like this game ended up winning out all the games I suggested, which are technically more popular. How did that happen? But it was thanks to you guys for the ones who voted back then. And it was one of those things where I didn't know what to expect. I really did it, and it was awesome. Dramatical Murder is something that I will forever cherish. It is not my favorite visual novel. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I don't think it's even the best visual novel. Even in the BL, like I don't think it's the best BL visual novel, honestly. However, it is the one visual novel where I'll always suggest first to anyone who's trying to get into either visual novels or BL visual novels in particular, because it is seriously something amazing and something that you haven't experienced before in many different ways, in good and bad ways. But that's something I'll save for like an actual review on the visual novel. Maybe we'll do the anime in the future, but I don't know. The anime is interesting to say the least. But anyways, that's to simply answer it. How did I get into Dramatical Murder? It was from PewDiePie, and then it was from you guys. It was a little bit of both. And that's my journey to Dramatical Murder and also to the life of BL. So let me know in the comments down below, how did you guys get into Dramatical Murder, and how did you guys get into BL in general? Was there something else that led you to BL before you got into Dramatical Murder? I'm curious to see y'all's thoughts on that, because again, mine was, I don't think, too common. Like, I played Katawa Shoujo and at the time, and again, it was vaguely familiar visual novels, and then PewDiePie, and then you guys somehow outvoted every other popular game for Dramatical Murder. It was shocking. And it still is, but it's something that I'm happy that I got into in a lot more ways than one, more than just getting popular, if you will. But seriously, like, I love Dramatical Murder, and you guys definitely know I love my BL, and I really love Nitro Plus Child in general. And it led me to Lamento, which I freaking adore. I love Lamento. In case you don't know, that is my favorite visual novel, and I probably would also say it's the best visual novel I played. But it's up there. It's definitely up there. But seriously, like, Dramatical Murders has done so much more, and I can't thank you guys enough for getting me into that. And also PewDiePie. Weird enough, PewDiePie got me into it too. But anyways, that's it for this video. I don't know what else you guys want to see other than reviews and maybe Let's Plays. Again, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know those suggestions. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you awesome ones hopefully with another video. And if you haven't already, check out my Twitter and also my Twitch down below. All the social media links, but definitely check out my Twitter and Twitch, as I'm more active on those two than any of the other ones. But feel free to follow if you haven't already on any of those. And subscribe to me on Twitch if you haven't already, be much appreciated. And we're going to stream once this video is up, I would say. And outside of that, thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully we get to see much, much more in the future. And other than that, I'll see y'all later, okay? Love ya, and don't forget to stay awesome. Bye!